This is the Dice 13, and today is the 16th anniversary of World of Tanks. This is the first one I've actually been through, because starting this December will be my first full year playing. And this is the anniversary garage. And I have to say, I really do like it. You can tell where, you can obviously tell that's where the premium garage would be. But I actually kind of think that Wargaming should keep this kind of setup. A control tower, and just the runway, the shipyard, obviously the tanks. And here's my reasoning for just why they should keep it like this. They're gonna end up throwing World of War ships, World of War planes, and World of Tanks together at some point in time. That's their big dream. So why not have, once it all comes together, have plane after plane after plane, as in like a formation, getting ready to attack, defend the base, flying off the runway, and ships sailing by. And if you're looking at from the other ones, tanks rolling out of the factory, quote quote factory garage, and going down this way to go defend base or go attack or whatever. They literally have almost everything set up. Of course, there won't be party streamers, and it won't be all happy and confetti on the floor and stuff like that, but I really do think they should keep it like this. It's just amazing for me to see how much effort they're putting in. And look at the bomber. I don't know about you, but last time I checked, World of Warplanes does not have bombers, which they should add that along with ground targets and whatnot. So, because World War II, there were bombers. That's what the Americans and the British did. They bombed. Only the Russians really didn't have bombers. They still had ground attack though. So, tank met plane, plane met ship, ship and met plane, and plane also met tank. So obviously, when the whole thing comes together, it's going to have a few bugs, because obviously World of Warships would still be the new kid on the block. But yeah, in the comments, just tell me what you think of this, just whether or not they should keep it or not. And just, I'm amazed about how much effort they can put into it. And actually, I'm quite tempted to see how high I can go with the, see, stuff like that, where planes are just flying non-stop. You'd hear the hum of the planes, you'd hear the roar of the engines for the tanks, you'd hear the roar of the cranes busily loading a ship, and you'd see ships sail off in the distance, because obviously there's not just going to be one or two. There's probably, yep, there's another crane way out there. So there's probably going to be quote a lot more, just to kind of help Wargaming out if they ever see this. And kind of keep it like this. Maybe change the setting to where there's a black smoke over it. And on a wall in, like right here, or I don't know, over the intercom, prepare for battle, this is not a drill, or something like that, being blared over that, warning signs and whatnot, and like you're in an actual war. Because Wargaming, I'm pretty sure World War II was not just a, oh yay, play, let's go back in the garage, or let's go to the shipyard, or let's go back to the hangar, or just this. I'm just kind of still in awe and whatnot about this, but as I said earlier, tell me what you think in the comments. If you like what the idea is, give it enough likes, share it to Wargaming, and let's just see what happens with this. I honestly do think this should be the default garage. Well, maybe for like premium or something. Maybe the average player gets to be in here and still gets to look out, see the ships pass in the distance, see the planes take off and leave the hangar and whatnot. And for the shipyard, you're way down there if you don't have a premium account. You're right here and you can see the tanks move, you can see the planes move. And if you're way down there, you're looking off in that direction, there's like a hill or something and the tanks are going across. Same thing with the planes, there's obviously hangars right there. You should be able to see ships kind of leave, get loaded at least. And maybe see tanks just like drive off to battle. I mean, that's my idea. Because obviously, if you're at war and you're in the middle of war and you're loading battleships and planes are taking off and landing, bombers coming back, the only cause for celebration is if you hit a high priority target. And even then, you don't really have time for celebration before you have to go head off and blow something else up. So, I've probably said it like 5 or 10 times now. I'm just really dumbstruck right now, so please bear with me with my ranting. Just really share this around. I mean, there's gotta be someone out there who at least agrees with it, if not, has their own opinion. Leave that in the comments if you do. If you want it to stay in the garage, if you want it to be out in the battlefield in a tent like they did for the Christmas one last year. Or just something like that, where you can see the World of Warplane, well, the warplanes take off, the bombers, the escorts, the fighters. You can see the cruisers, the battleships, the aircraft carriers all leave port. Out in the distance, go past the lighthouse. You see the ship still getting loaded. Maybe even repaired. Just something like that to make the garage feel more wartimey, in my opinion. Just wargaming. World of Warplanes isn't good, but that means there's only room for improvement. I really would love to see World of Warships come out. I mean, even if it's not good, even if it kind of came out with the big hype that World of Warplanes did and it just kind of flopped for me. Personally, I don't know about you guys, but it just flopped for me. But still, there's not a lot of warship games out there. You get a few dozen tank games, you can get a few dozen World War II war planning games and stuff like that, but you really don't see a lot of warship games that interact with tanks and planes. I mean, heck, if a warship, say they all bring it together and the warships on one side blow the other ones out of the water and blow all the planes out of the sky, there's really nothing left but tanks. And last time I checked, you can arc a cannon from one of these things to hit a tank, and that's gotta be like artillery. So yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments. Just say what you want. I mean, it's the internet. What's really gonna happen? Some mean words. But yeah, tell me what you think about this idea in the comments. If you really think that wargaming should implement this, share it with them. And see, like that. Just more of them going at once and coming around and taking off. Well, not taking off, gaining lift and whatnot. When I said the leaving information thing. And this has been the Disc 13. If you liked the video, please leave a like and share it. If you want to see more of my videos, please check out my channel. And if you want to keep up to date with the videos I do post, please subscribe. This has been the Disc 13, signing out. Bye.